Hi, my name is Ada Padawala, and I graduated from Bard College in 2012 with a degree in political science and global and international studies. And in terms of concentrating on my studies here at CASIC, with the events that are happening right now in Egypt, especially with the curfew, I feel totally fine. I'm actually able to concentrate a little bit more. And the CASIC administration has also been quite helpful in helping us through our homework and helping us through living our daily lives in a normal and very safe way as well. So I don't feel like I made the wrong decision by coming to CASIC rather than to the program in Jordan, because ultimately I started learning Egyptian, and I've been continuing in that way in a very positive and sort of effective manner.
My name is Annie Gall, and I returned to Egypt because of my gypsy addiction. Not really. The real reason I returned to Egypt that I want to talk about has to do with actually language learning. I think a lot of my colleagues have spoken about the reasons that they came back and why they felt safe coming back, but I want to talk a little bit about the differences between studying Arabic in Jordan and studying Arabic in Egypt, because that's really what informed my decision. So I spent the past year in Jordan. I studied at the Qasid Institute. So in terms of practicing Almiya and Fusha together, understanding when to use which, Cairo has just presented the best opportunities for language learning. The decision to come back I made in conversation with people from AUC, as well as from friends of mine who are Egyptian, who are American, who are foreigners, who are locals, who are on the ground the entire time here in Egypt. And I actually feel very safe here. I feel like, if anything else, the current events have made me follow the news and practice my Arabic even more than I would have perhaps in other easier times. And there are difficulties here, but it's definitely worth it to be back in Cairo.
Hi, my name is Ben Pittler. I graduated from Northwestern University in 2010 with a degree in Arab and Middle East Studies, and I'm a current master's student at the American University in Beirut, as well as a CASIC student. As you all know, we were here in the summer as part of the CASIC program. We completed 3 weeks of class, and then the entire program left based on the political situation on the ground in Egypt. And since that point, we were given a choice, basically, regarding whether we wanted to return to Cairo and become students in the CASIC program, or move to Jordan and continue the CASIC program, which had been moved to Amman. Obviously, I chose to come back to Cairo, as did a number of my friends and colleagues, and I want to take this opportunity to express how pleased I am with that decision, and also how happy I am with the way that the CASIC administration handled that transitional period. It was a very difficult decision about what to do, just because of the level of stability in Egypt right now versus Jordan. But like I said, I'm very pleased that I chose to come back to Cairo. Speaking for myself, I feel totally safe here. Classes and the quality of instruction here, I'm incredibly pleased with it. We only had classes for 3 weeks in the summer, like I said, but in that short time, just getting to meet the professors involved with the program, as well as the administration, it instilled a lot of confidence in us, and I think I speak for others when I say that as well, that the program is of the highest quality, and we're now finishing our second week of classes for the fall term, and that's become even more clear. I'm working all the time. I'm studying pretty much all day and night, but I'm really pleased with it. I can see improvements in my level of speaking, reading, writing, and listening every day.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Doucette. I graduated in May with a degree in International Relations and Arabic from Tufts University. And 2 weeks after graduation, I moved to Cairo to participate in the CASA program. I very quickly fell in love with Cairo as a city and CASA as a program. And for those reasons, I am extremely grateful for the administration of CASA and all of the work that they put in to make sure that the students who wanted to return to Cairo could. I really, really enjoy living here. I feel like having Cairo as a resource is a hugely important part of my Arabic education. You learn quite a bit about Egyptian politics, Arab culture, Egyptian culture, history, everything right here. It's a really great place to be. And I feel very safe here despite the security situation and the curfew. I definitely think it's worth it to remain in Cairo. And once again, I want to thank all of my teachers and administrators for working so closely with me and really taking the level of my Arabic education up to a new level.
My name is Eric Connect, and I'm a student here in Casa. The experience that I had over the summer was, truly unique, and it was just more beneficial to me than anything I've ever done. And I think so far it's already paid off because we've already had a great few weeks here in the fall.
Hi, my name is Tyler Brelgen. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana. I graduated from Middlebury College this past May with a major in Arabic, and I came right here to Egypt after that. And in terms of my experience with the CASA program, there's a lot that I can talk about, but I'd like to talk today about the decision-making process in deciding to come back a second time. The first time it was easy. There was a lot less controversy. I could just, look at the long history that CASA has in Cairo, look at the quality of the program from, number of teachers who recommend it and whatever. But of course, the second time, coming back, thinking about it, not just with myself, but also discussing with my family, there's travel warnings. There's also, very frightening news, and there's, other factors that even would make CASA decide to change the program to Jordan. But in spite of worries about security, in spite of worries about travel warnings, about the quality of a program where we'd be, staying just in Zamalek, at the end of the day, I decided with my family after long, hard discussions to come back. And the reason why is that the primary issues being safety, being concerns about the experience, I didn't have doubts about any of those. And a lot of that has to do with what I saw here during my first month and a half. Whether it was during the evacuation process, which the administration really took care of us from A to Z. I felt every step of the way, before the decision was even made, up until the time I was back in Fort Wayne, that I had somebody looking out for me all the time. In fact, I don't know, I had to have called Dr. Iman at least 5 times from Indiana, on the phone. So while I was making my decisions. So I think that at the end of the day, what eased my fears more than anything else about the fear of, security situation or otherwise in Egypt was the CASA family in a lot of ways. And to know that there's always somebody looking out for me, on the ground here.